outside of project one folder, create a folder called JSON API. अभी बनाओ folder JSON API. Follow the step. Entire project compression is going on. Once it will get compressed, I'll send you. JSON API folder is ready. Yes. Open the CMD in the JSON API folder. JSON API लिखा गया, JSON server लिख दो आप. JSON server, SERVER, JSON server. JSON server is the name of your folder. JSON server folder is ready. We will open the CMD under the JSON server. We will open CMD under the JSON server folder. JSON server folder is not inside the project folder. Hope you have followed that. Project one is a separate folder and JSON server is a separate folder. So it should not be inside. It must be JSON server become as a backend and project one become as a front end. Project one is based on React and the JSON server will be based on JSON server. Hope till here all are ready. Come to your JSON server, fold CMD, right inside. Okay, so hope you follow that. Will not repeat the step again. Next, inside you will write npm init, npm init, npm init init, and enter npm init init and enter. npm init, enter. It will ask the name of the package. If you want to write, you can write something else, you can leave also. Okay, it is asking the name of the package. Just enter. Press the enter key. It will ask you the version. Continuous, press the enter. Okay, 3-4 input it will ask, just press enter, enter, enter. Enter, 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 and enter. You will see in your JSON server folder, one package.json file will be ready. In JSON server, you will see one file is ready, package.json. Let's look here under the JSON server folder, we got a file called package.json. Okay, package.json. Anyone error? No error. Cool. Now in this folder, JSON server folder, we will create one file data.json. Under the JSON server folder, create a file data.json. Under the JSON server folder, you will create a file data.json. 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 This data.json must be under the same folder. Which folder? Yes, under the JSON server only. You should not create somewhere else. Okay, under the data.json server, open a flower bracket, close it. It's like the array. In this file, you are going to store the data in the form of array. Okay. Now suppose flower bracket open close. Inside, you will create one one property. Like usually we write like this array. If you remember, multi-dimensional array. How we write? We write like this. Name of the key. Example called book. Colon. This way. So book becomes a array. Similar way, if I go here, write call user colon array. So user becomes a another array. So in one file, how many array? Two array now. In one file, we got a two array. In the two array, now we are going to store the data. So let's keep like this. Follow proper line, proper space. Suppose I'll keep this one like this. Okay, ready? Now after that, go inside the book array and store the data now. Flower bracket, first flower bracket. Will be ID, page 1, second, name, Java Basic. Price. What is wrong? Price colon 200 QTY. Format like this. Inside one book, inside the book array, how many elements? One element. Where is the 4 here? Only one. They have the property called ID, name, price, and quantity. Copy, paste here. ID added to. There should not be comma in the last. After last element, no comma. Angular basic 300. Quantity is 8. Okay, so how many book we stored? Total book, 2 book. ID must be different, correct? Now go on to the user. ID. ID 1. Full name. Maybe mobile. Age. This data is available under the book, and this data is available under the user. Under the user, you have only one. Under the book, you have total how many? 2. Please replace this if anyone has problem in writing or if any other things. I will send you complete project folder. So if it is not working, please download it and extract it and you can use it. 56 MB file is coming to your chat. Complete project folder, 56 MB is coming to your chat. Okay, and wait for 1 minute. Finish one call. Hello. Hello. Okay, so hope the JSON file is ready. After that, hello. Hello. Okay, now come to your CMD. The CMD was pointing to which folder? CMD is pointing to JSON server. Okay, you can make a note somewhere how to start the JSON server. You can write somewhere how to start the JSON server. Hope you are writing. How to start JSON server in CMD in JSON server project folder. It should not be like open CMD and write anywhere. You have to open the CMD where? In the CMD in JSON project folder, JSON server project folder. You have to write JSON-server space -watch JSON-server space --watch JSON hyphen server space minus minus watch. After that, server space minus minus watch space your file name. What is the file name? Data.json. Data.json space minus minus port. Your React is running on 3000 port number. So every server need a port number. So this server also need a port number. You can give any number 4 digits. So port minus minus port, suppose 1234. So what will happen? Your JSON server will start on port number 1234. So it's a JSON hyphen server space minus minus watch space data.json space minus minus port, and after that 1234 or any port number whichever we wanted to give. One person has called just missed. Okay, so let's go now, and what we will do is you will write here JSON space JSON hyphen server, that is called JSON minus server, JSON minus server space minus minus watch space data dot JSON space minus minus port 1234. JSON hyphen server space minus minus watch space data dot JSON space minus minus port 1234. Okay. Okay. So I think for many people, for you, for all, it will throw the error. Okay, hold on. Write this one first. npm install minus g npm install minus g JSON hyphen server. वीडियो इसका मतलब कल नहीं देखा आपने. npm install minus g JSON hyphen server. In that video, it was explained how to install the JSON server. In the last, I have given the command also. This all are the command. npm install minus g JSON hyphen server. Please run this command. npm install JSON server first you need to run. If that says successfully, then you need to run the second command that we have written today. npm install. Hope we did that. I will write here how to install. How to install. So for that we have npm install minus g JSON hyphen server. This is for installation purpose. How to install, and this is for a starting purpose. How to start. So we can come here, and again you can start your server. After installation, start the server. After installation, start the server. And if it is showing like this, resources 1234/book resources 1234/user, you can reply in the chat, because next 3-4 classes are based on this only. Next 3-4 classes, next 10 classes mainly. JSON server as a backend and React as a front end. If you install that, you can let me know, then we can move next. 9 people have done installation and started the server out of 27. नहीं करोगे आप तो next you will not understand. Keep in mind. If you will not do, you will not understand next 7, 8, 10, 12 classes nearly. So hope you are doing. Okay, so let's go to your browser now. In browser, क्या हो रहा है आप लोगों का? उनका नहीं चल रहा है क्या? I will share you my code data.json file. This is data.json file code. I will share in chat. Whoever have the problem, they can replace the content of the file and then again they can restart. If you have a problem, replace the content of your file and then again restart. Delete the content of your file and after that delete the content of your file and after that again try starting the server. Is still not working, then whichever the error come, that error you can search on internet. Maybe your system has folder permission problem or maybe some other related to problem. But this is the step most people most of the time happen. So we are ready to go next. Working for you. Rayman and you both, what is the name? Name is called, yeah, whoever are facing the problem, they should replace the content and again they can try starting. That may will help you. Okay, now I'll come to the next. In your CMD, you have done already NP, JSON server, JSON start, JSON server is running. Now see there is a two URL, localhost colon 1234 /book/user. So come to the browser and write here localhost colon 1234 localhost colon 1234. This page will appear. In this, it is saying like your resources are available on book and user. Plus, in this, what are the method you can use to save the data, list the data, delete the data, get for fetching purpose, post for adding the data, put for editing the data, delete, patch for something, I don't know, delete for the delete. Option will come every time whenever you send the request, every time options will come automatically. Okay. Now click on book, resources. Below you have a link called book. Click on that. If you click on that, it will show you list of the books. Like a study URL you have taken. It was showing similar data, no? Now come back and again click on called, next is called user. You will see only one record in the user. User has one record, whereas book has total two records. Book, if you click, you can see it will show you number of records. How many? Two records. It will show you the number of records as a two. Number of record is a two. Number of record is a how many? Two. Now suppose in this two record, if you call localhost / colon 1234 / array name, it will give you all the data from array. Sometime you want to see or you want to display only a specific item, maybe book ID 1, maybe book ID 2. So in URL you will be writing here, in URL you will be writing book/1. मेरा ये वीडियो कहीं चल रहा है क्या? book/1, 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 book/1. It will give the first record. First record. If you give book/2, it will give how many record? Second record, not two record. Record number 2. Okay. So that is working based on ID. Okay. So JSON server will help you to save the data, fetch the data, list the data, delete the data based on ID. Okay, so how to set up the JSON server? If you remember the step, first we have run np, we have created a folder. Inside that we have run npm init. After doing npm init, we have created a file data.json and we added some record in the multi-dimensional array format. After doing that, we have installed the JSON server. What was the command for that? npm install -g. After that, JSON hyphen server. Why -g? For the globally, like to install the D drive. In case if you want to create one more API folder on the desktop, you can create easily. If you want to create one more folder in the F drive, you can create easily. That is called what? -g. So JSON server got installed in your computer globally. You can access that throughout the system. Anywhere you can create the project and you can set up a JSON server. Now after that, to start the server, what we did? JSON hyphen server space -- watch. After that, file name.json, and then which one? Space -- which port number you want. So space -- port, and after that port number, your desired 4-digit number. Okay. Then your server will start and it will give you the URL where you can access your content, and with the help of edit, delete, push, and all function, we can manipulate on that. So this become our JSON server. So JSON server will run through the browser and it will show you the data only and only if you start the server. Like how React will give the output after starting the npm start. Similar way, you have to start the JSON server also. So now you got two server. One server called node server, that is called npm start, to see the React output, and another server called JSON server to see the output of which one? JSON server. Okay, so JSON server become as a backend and your React become as a front end. Now both should be running, then only the communication will happen. JSON server should start, React should start, then only React can send the request to JSON and JSON will give the data to React. Okay, or maybe sometime React will post the data to JSON. JSON will be ready to capture if it is running. If it is a stop, then it will not help you to get that. Okay. So our next step is to come to the React, and under the React we can create a component like how you have created the API component. So this API component was getting the data from somewhere else. Now we'll create one more component. There we will get the data from which server? JSON server, our own server. From there we can read, we can write, we can update, we can delete everything. Okay. So you will create a component called CRUD. Create a file called crud.js or crude.js. Under which folder? Class folder. Your class folder. Still anyone have problem or running for everyone? JSON server, hope it should be running. Come to your class folder and create a file. Under the class folder, you will create a file called CRUD. CRUD.js. crud.js. Come to the crud.js file. Inside the crud.js file, you will import. Now assume like your flight is taking off. Okay, it was now till date it was running on the runway. Now it is going to take off. So from here your daily assignment, daily, which one? Practice in home plus your concentration will help you. Else, at what time accident will happen, you don't know. When you will get confused, you don't know. Okay, because there is a link is between where to where, two parties. You have to understand the first party, you have to understand the second party. And after understanding the both the party, you need to understand the behavior of both. Then only the party number one will say hi, then party number two will reply as a hello. Okay, if any point is missing, then it will become useless. No meaning. Okay, so till date, whichever we have followed, if you have gone through the assignment and if you have followed the instruction, will be helpful and you are on the track. You will be on the track. Okay, let's go. Import React, comma, component from React. Import Axios from Axios. Now write a class CRUD. CRUD full form is C for create, R for read, U for update, and D for delete. Okay, so every interview compulsory people will ask you, okay, do a CRUD operation. If you are able to do that, meaning you are ready to work on the project. C for create. Create means add. You should be able to add the data. R for read. That meaning you are able to fetch the data. U for update. You are able to modify the data. And next called D for delete. According to user need, you have given them the option, he can delete also. Okay, so this all are required now to move on next. Class CRUD extends component export default CRUD. Class CRUD extends component export default CRUD. Now after that, come inside, follow the constructor. Inside the constructor, super. Now after the super, you will call a function. You will write here this dot state equal to book list, a square bracket. Okay, so hope here till here is done. Now come down and write a function called getBook equal to fat arrow method. Inside you will write here call axios dot get. Inside the axios there is a function called get. Under the get you will be writing http://localhost :1234/book is the name of the array. Dot then Yesterday you have applied how many then function? Two then function to receive and convert and then convert into array. Now Axios not need to, it will receive and convert into array. Okay, it will receive and convert into array. So here only one then function is required. In the fetch function we use two then function, whereas under the Axios we have to use only one then function. Here directly it will come in the form of JSON to array we can do here. And then is called a promise function because it is going to capture the response. RESPONSE response write arrow method. We can call here this dot set state, and under the set state we can write book list colon response dot data. Response dot data. Data is the predefined keyword that is going to capture the content of your file. If you are calling a URL, from there whichever the content come, response variable can be anything, but data will remain same. Data variable name you can't change. Data variable name remains same. Okay, so hope ready till here. Now this function will come and it will give the data, but you have to call this function again. So if you have a button to click and then call, then fine. In case if you don't have any kind of button, then you have to call this function. Component did mount. Inside the component did mount, you will call the function call this dot get book. This dot get book function. Okay, clear. Now after that, we can write below render function. Render function, inside the render function, return a division class name equal to container a division class name equal to row and a division class name equal to call hyphen lg hyphen 12 inside the 12 using h3 text center. You will write here total books this dot state dot book list dot length, this dot state dot book list dot length. Now please call this under the app.js file, import under the app.js file, do the routing part and check once. Okay, so hope ready. In app.js file, call it and check once. Are you getting any length? Yeah, two books are there in the JSON server. So two will come. Let me come to the app file. We'll do the import part. Import CRUD. Come down below. CRUD I have given the path. CRUD I have given the path. While giving the path, C will be a small. While calling the component, C will be capital. Here it is. It says total books 2. Error. Anyone have the error? Hmm. Go to the file, CRUD file, and in table display the list of books. In table display the list of books. Group list is happening. Anyone can send me the code table to table. No error. कोई सेंड करो यार. If you have written, send me the code. Anyone table to table. No. Okay, in 2 minutes I can also write. Book ID. Book name. Price. Quantity. Action. TR. Class name. GP light. And text primary. For table. Query. T-body. Inside that, we will write this dot, state dot, this dot state dot, book list dot reverse dot rever reverse dot map. Okay, run the reverse function. Inside that, you write here called book and comma index. Hetero method. This dot state dot book list dot reverse dot map book and then index. You would write return tr equal to index id book id book dot id next id book dot name next id book dot price next id book dot qty next id delete button. btn hyphen danger btn hyphen sn. Please, are you getting the list? Two book details will come. Now use reverse function. So it will come in descending order. Reverse function, array will get reverse, then map function will get applied. The data will come in reverse order. Okay. Perfect. Next, what we need to learn? How to save the data. Here, so listing happening. Anyone have problem? No problem. Flow, you understood? Number one, we need to start the backend server. Then we need to start the front-end server. In home also, if you are going to try, first start the backend server. That is called JSON server. After starting the JSON server, what you will do? You will start the your uh, uh, React server. Okay, then data will come easily. Okay, next we will create a component to save the data. Separate file. Separate file will be there. There we will save the data, and this file it will list the data. One file for the saving purpose, another file for the listing purpose. And your data will store permanently. It's not like save and after some time it will delete automatically. It will go to that JSON file and it will be there safely. Once you delete, you can delete from here or you can delete through the system. Okay, so come to the new component, create a new component. I will share this file first, CRUD file, and after that we can come to the next. CRUD file. We went here under the class component, CRUD, sent here. Now you create the new file called newbook.js. Newbook.js under the class component only. Under the class component only, we will create a file called newbook.js. Here again, you have to import your component and Axios both. You can import newbook file. We have added both. After that, we can write here a class. Class name is called newbook. Extends component. Newbook extends component. Export window. Default newbook. Constructor super this dot state equal to book name book price book 55 name price. These three things we have: name, price, and quantity. ID will come automatically. Create the ID. Next, after that, you can create a message variable also. Message. You will write here call. You will write call save book. Not save book. Pick name. Here I will write a separate example. One function to pick one value, second function to pick the second value. Last example is how we have created one function to pick all the value. In this, we'll keep little different. Okay, so we'll write here call pick name. Pick name equal to pick name equal to create a object variable here. Right here this dot set state. Inside that you will write call book name colon obj.target.hello. Next, after that, book name, book price, you can write here. After that, function qty, qty, write this three function quickly. Okay, ready all? Next, after that, write a function called save book. Save equal to arrow method. Come inside. You have to create an array now. New book. A variable. New book equal to what is the name inside the JSON server? The key name. Key name you have called name, right? Property name is called name. It will get the data from this dot state dot book name. Book name. After that, next we have hello. Yes. Yes, madam. वो कंफर्म हो गया मैडम, मैं ले लिया कहीं से. Name price then qty this dot state dot book qty. Okay, so this is a new book you are creating, new array you are creating. That day array was creating dynamically. Today array we are creating manually. We wrote a separate three function. This three function will go to your. This three function will bring the value from the text box. Give to a state. Under the state we have book name, book price, book qty. Three variable we have. After that, in three variable, we will get the value from text box. That text box value we are assigning to a key called name, price, and qty, and final array name will be called new book. Now this new book we need to post to that backend. So for that you will be writing here axios.post post http:// localhost 1234 slash book. After that, dot then response. Okay, book comma, sorry, this one comma new book. You have to post like this. Response will not come any meaningful from JSON server while posting the data. So you leave that and right here this dot data state. Inside you have created a message variable colon this dot state dot book name plus added successfully. After that comma book name colon string next comma book price colon empty comma book qty colon empty name price qty book name book price book qty. Okay, hope ready. Done till here. Come next to the render function. Write a function called render. Inside the render function, you will write called return. Under the return, you will create a form. Div class name equal to container empty34. Go inside div class name equal to row div class name equal to call hyphen lg hyphen 4. Write h3 add new book class name text center text hyphen primary. Text center text primary. So let's share the save function. Let me share the save function. Okay, after the h3, after the h3, after the h3, write a paragraph. This dot state dot message. This dot state dot message. Come down after that. Create a form. Div class name equal to mb3 label, enter book name, enter book name, input type equal to text, class equal to form control, class equal to form control. Then here what we will write on change equal to which function? This dot pick name, value equal to this dot state dot book name. So one text box is ready. Let's do for the next second text box. Write it one text box. Let me know once you complete that. Now this division you will copy paste how many times? 3 times. Enter the book quantity. Pick QTY. This dot state dot book QTY. Next you will write book price, pick price, this dot state dot book price. Then you will come here, write a button, save book, save book details, class name, btn icon, danger, btn m3, on click equal to this dot save. Please check now. Are you getting any message? If message comes, then go to the again. Oh, first you have to call this file in the routing. You need to call this file in the routing. Call this file in the routing. Okay, so hope you wrote. Call in the app file. Link in the app.js file. Okay, new book. You can add a link somewhere called new book. Let me share this file in chat first. New book is here. It came to your chat. Call that file under the app.js file. Import new book. Import new book from class new book.js. Okay. Come down there. Add here called new book. Add book. Come down. Add a link called new book. Call new book. Check now. So hope you are able to add the data. New book. Book name, Python or CSS. book quantity 3 quantity, book price 600. Quantity is not coming. Why? I made any mistake. Book QTY is okay. I got here book quantity, book QTY only. Here book price, tick price, PICK. CK was missing. Because of that, you can change the CK. Under the book price, there is a K was missing under the pick price. Please change that, then you can try. HTML, enter quantity is 8, price 1 to 100. Their book. HTML added successfully. If I go to the current page, I should find here HTML with one. And the same data will get added in your JSON server also. Same data will go to your JSON server also. Let me share in this 2 files. New book and CRUD. You can download that and check if anything is missing. Next again we'll see on Monday. By then you can practice something. I'll give you one photo. You can do the listing and saving part. One assignment for you, a small assignment. A small assignment I'll give. Saving and listing. These 2 files I will send in your chat. Assignment. This is assignment that came to your chat. 2 files I sent you in the chat as the assignment. You can try that, saving the data and listing the data. I will show the photo also. You can take the photo. You can take the screenshot of that photo. So the screenshot of the photo. If it is not come in the chat, you can take from here also. This is called saving the data. Project saving the data. Take the photo of this. This is for saving purpose. Project name, contact number, email ID, project address, and save button. Once you click on save button, then it will go to where? JSON server. Take the screenshot of this page. This is one for saving the data. One more I'll show you for the listing the data. Next file is this file is for the listing the data. So save you can do, listing you can do easily, from your side. For saving part, take this example and same page list the data, project name, contact number, email ID, and address. List somewhere.